Welcome to the Zaxby's Coaches Show, brought to you by First Bank and by Zaxby's Friends Family Flavor, with your host, Chris DeLambert.
Welcome to the Zaxby's Coaches Show. I'm Chris DeLambert. With me, as always, to kick the show off, Marketing Director for Zaxby's, Hector Perez. Hector, how are things, sir?
Pretty good. You know what? I'm gone with the sickness, so it's all out of me. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great.
Very good.
Going into Thanksgiving.
You ready for Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah. I've got 5 different families coming in.
All right. What time should I show up?
You know what? We're gonna start dinner about 8 p.m.
All right.
Sure
I'll be there at 7:30 to make sure there's still food available. So Zaxby's, through the holidays, one of the things that you all offer is catering.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, how does that work? What's available, and how much lead time do I have to give if for one of my holiday parties I want to enlist your help?
So, for the matter of the fact that Thanksgiving we are closed on Thanksgiving, unfortunately.
Yep.
But if you're wanting to do something afterwards, the day before, you can call the store. You can also go on Zaxby's.com, look up your store, but via zip code. That would be the best option. And from there, you can pretty much just kind of look through the menu. You just go to catering, and it'll give you all the different options when it comes to catering.
All right. So what can I expect if I look at the catering menu? What's available to me?
Well, as we've had tonight, you've got a 60-finger platter, you got 60 boneless platters, traditional wings, sandwiches.
And you brought a 60-wing platter and a 60 tender platter. It didn't stand a chance.
No.
I got here early. I said, well, I'm going to get over there. Haven't had a chance to eat. I'm going to get some Zaxby's. I never had a shot. I was a third of the way through the line, and it was gone. So I'm very disappointed. It's ruined my evening, to be perfectly honest. But it's all right. But what you're telling me is I can go online and order catering and have Zaxby's for any type of event that I want.
Yeah, totally. We're a lot of the times if it's required, for delivery, we try to accommodate to that as well.
Okay, so you do deliver as well?
Yeah, we try to accommodate as much as we can, with 11 different locations, and we are a personalized catering delivery. So we gotta have maybe a day in advance of that, but if that's, what you give us, then we're good to go.
Okay, perfect. Now I see the commercials still going for the Chipotle chicken sandwich and the Smokehouse cheddar. How are those selling?
They're selling pretty well. I'm actually going to get a little disappointed when they're gone. I hope that corporate somehow, goes in and, this sandwich has been selling pretty well. And they keep them around. Still
no ideas about what's next on the horizon for Zaxby's in the way of specials?
No, not yet. They tend to keep a lot of things secret nowadays, which is, good for me. We'll have maybe a couple weeks in advance, knowing about the stuff. But as far as next year goes, no idea.
Okay, now you guys have 11 different locations throughout the region. Mm-hmm. Black Friday is almost upon us.
Yes.
I know that you all will be open and run some special hours on Black Friday so that people that are out and about shopping can swing by. What time exactly on Friday will you be open?
10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, 10:30, yeah.
And how late are you open on Friday?
I believe it's going to be 11 p.m.
All right. So good food available all day.
Good food available. We also have a BOGO that day as well. Buy a boneless wing meal and get another one for free.
Okay, perfect.
There you go. So
perfect.
And a lot of our Zaxby's is located next to a lot of the shopping retail places. So we kind of got it set.
All right. So if you're mapping out your day for Black Friday, make sure that you're adjacent to a Zaxby's at about 10:30 so you can get in there, get you some great chicken. I'm a big fan. Try the tongue torch if you haven't had it in the past. That's where it's at, no doubt. Anything else you'd like to add, sir?
No, other than that, we're planning a lot for the year that comes. So as far as, the year coming, all I've got to say is come by Zaxby's and, enjoy some indescribably good food.
Indescribably good. Thanks, Zaxby's, for all of the support they give to regional high school sports. We appreciate it. And we'll be back to give some hardware and some gift cards to Players of the Week from Lee County this week, right after this break.
Guys, it's back!
Inline skating.
Rock and roll hair?
Calling this thing a pound sign instead of a hashtag? No, the Zensation is back at Zaxby's.
The Zensation Salad is back, and introducing the new Zensation Filet Sandwich Meal with hand-breaded chicken, Asian slaw, wonton strips, and citrus vinaigrette, both served with an egg roll. The Zensation Salad and Filet Sandwich Meal, only at Zaxby's.
Pentair, empowering people to move water, improve water, enjoy water so that people can live their best, healthiest lives. Lives with purpose. Lives with enjoyment. Lives that flourish. Lives with hope. Because at Pentair, we're not just about better water. We're about better life. Pentair, bringing water to life, for life.
Welcome back to the Zaxby's Coaches Show. Chris DeLambert joined on set by the general manager here at our host facility tonight, Classic Nissan, Bruce Reaves. Bruce, are you still winning?
We're still winning. Win, 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 win. That's what we like for our customers to do, and that's what we like for everybody that come visit us to do. Win, win. It's got to be a win-win situation for not only the dealership, but also for our customers, because that's why we're here.
So I was trying to talk you into a buy one, get one free for Black Friday. I was trying to get one Pathfinder and get another one free. You haven't been able to hook me up with that, but I know that you guys are not waiting until Black Friday.
No, sir.
You've got a special sale for the holiday season that's been going on all month. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, we have Black Friday sales event going on all month long. We have the new 19 Altimas for, like I said previously, 0% APR, zero payments for 3 months. And it's just, we're selling a bunch of the Altimas. You know, you can't beat the deals that we got going on. And it's also up to $5,000 off on top of that 0% and zero payments for 3 months. It's just a great deal for everyone to take advantage of the Altima, along with a lot of other incentives that we got going on, like on the Titan truck, up to $9,000 off the new, brand new Nissan Titan, in leases for as low as $199, $299, and $399 on the Maxima and the Altima and the Sentra. So we got a lot of deals going on right now. And for those people who looking to win something, well, guess what? We're also giving away a free 50-inch TV. Just for coming in and taking a test drive, you can register to win a 50-inch TV. So come on down, take a test drive, register to win, and we're going to give away that TV on the 21st of December, so you'll have it in time for Christmas.
Perfect. Perfect. Now, we've talked in the past about electric cars.
Yes, sir.
But we haven't talked about the biggest, baddest dog you've got on the block, the Pathfinder. I was out there checking one out a little while ago.
Check it out.
I was a little disappointed that I didn't have salesmen chase me down. But where does the Pathfinder stack up in the pantheon of SUVs? Because when I think, you know, the original big-time SUVs, when they hit from all of the different brands, Nissan and the Pathfinder was really one of those that was out front.
Yes, the Pathfinder's been around since the early 80s. It was the hard body. If you remember, it was a square body. The hard body, it was a real off-road vehicle. So you can go do whatever you want. So now they redesigned it to make it look a little bit more luxurious, but you still can use that as a Pathfinder to take and go camping, off-road, snow, mudding, you name it, it's made for that. Even though now we done got a little bit more civilized.
Well,
it looks a little bit more luxurious, but it is still a Pathfinder.
It's good to know that I could do all that with it, but it's so pretty. I don't think I could bear to take it off road. I am really blown away. I hadn't paid any attention to the Pathfinder in a while.
Yes.
And I was looking outside, kind of nosing around, and the Pathfinder caught my eye, and
Yes,
I can't get away from it.
Oh, it rides like a dream. It is very smooth on the ride. It gets great gas mileage for a Pathfinder with a third row seat, and you can get it equipped any way you want, more or less. It can be as nice and as comfortable and as luxurious as you want, from the DVDs and the navigation system and the sunroofs and all, and it goes on and on. Heated seats, cool seats. The Platinum is the top of the line, and the Platinum, oh boy, it's got the right name. Platinum.
So, you know, for folks with big families out there, that's one thing when you're looking at SUVs. Doesn't matter how big it looks, that third row of seating is important.
Yes, sir.
So the Pathfinder across the board comes with third row seating standard?
Standard third row seat. No matter which trim level you get, it's going to have a third row seat with plenty of room back there for grown-ups to sit back there, not just for kids.
All right, very good.
Yes, sir.
Well, we appreciate you hosting us as always. Hopefully we got a couple more weeks left.
I hope so. You're doing great in Lee County. I tell you, it's the place to be. And I'm supporting them 100%, and I hope you just keep on coming, and we just keep this thing rolling, because I am proud of the team and the coach and the job that they're doing. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, unreal.
Well, thanks for having us, and thanks for all of the support throughout the season.
Yes.
And historically that we've gotten from Classic Nissan with all of the broadcasts that we do. And hopefully, as Lee County moves into the quarterfinals this weekend, we got 2 more weeks after this to celebrate. So I know you've got a vested interest with staff members. I think you've got the parents of half of the Lee County team here on staff.
I tell you, yes, we are. We do, man. I'm proud of the guys that's here that works here for us, and they're also their children that also runs on the team with you guys. I mean, it's just great. The atmosphere is great, and we love it. We love it. Glad to be a proud sponsor and supporter of the team.
All right, very good. Do you have big plans for Thanksgiving?
Yes, I do. I'm planning to go back home to eat my mom's cooking.
I hear you. That's awesome. That's amazing.
Yes, sir.
Well, I hope that you and yours have a great Thanksgiving. Anything you'd like to add, sir?
Yeah, happy holidays to each and everybody. I hope you have a blessed Thanksgiving, and be safe.
All right, again, thanks for hosting us and thanks for the support in general. Classic Nissan, if you're in the market for a car, truck, anything that rolls, this is the spot for you. Come on down and check them out while that Black Friday sale is still intact, and register to win a TV.
Yes.
How could it be any better than that?
Win-win.
Win-win-win. All right, we'll see you on the other side of the break. I'm Chris DeLambert.
It happens only once a year. The Classic Nissan of Sanford Black Friday sales event is on, with Black Friday savings all month long. Shop our huge selection of over 300 new Nissans. Get the area's lowest prices and payments, low financing rates, and more for your trade. Lease the 2019 Nissan Sentra for $199 a month, or lease the 2019 Nissan Kicks for $299 a month. Shop the Black Friday sales event going on now at Classic Nissan of Sanford or ClassicNissanSanford.com.
Are you ready to sell your home and don't know which realtor to choose? Well, not all realtors are the same. I'm Crystal Copas, and I don't just stick a sign in the yard, throw it in the MLS, and hope to collect a commission. I provide a customized marketing plan that includes professional staging, photography, videography, and drone at no cost to you. Contact me, Crystal Copas, with Remax Real Estate Service, and let's get your house sold. 919-356-5402 or visit me at crystalcopas.com.
Welcome back to the Zaxby's Coaches Show. It's meat and potatoes time as I bring on the head coach of the Lee County Yellow Jackets, extending their perfect season 13-0 this past weekend with a big 33-12 win against Southern Alamance. Coach, how are you, sir?
Doing well. Happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm happy that you're still here and that we can continue to do this. Hopefully we got another couple weeks in us.
Yes, sir. That's the plan.
So Southern Alamance, we talked before we came on. Anybody that was at the game or has watched the rebroadcast sees Southern Alamance came and just kind of let it all hang out. They gave you every look they possibly had in their playbook. They faked kicks. They went for 2 every time they had the opportunity. What's it like when you're in a game like that where you know that on paper you have a physical advantage and a team comes in and says, you know what, we're going to all let it all hang out? Does that worry you a little bit?
I think it goes back to how comfortable you feel executing your game plan, or executing the things that you've been doing since right now. We've been doing mostly since May. So I feel good about the things the boys are going to do, and I think they feel good about the things that we're going to ask them to do. So when we get in that situation, I think we're comfortable.
All right, so what went well Friday night that surprised you as far as your guys?
I think it went as expected. I won't say necessarily, it didn't necessarily surprise me. With us stopping the run, obviously we're really good up front, and Coach Jacobs and the defensive staff had a great game plan, and we got them behind the chains and made them in uncomfortable situations, and then we were able to make them punt or line up in punt formations at least.
Early on, you struggled a little bit running the football, and it looked from where we were at as if they were just crashing their ends and taking away that zone inside run that you guys like so much. How long did it take you all to adjust and realize, all right, we can beat them to the edge?
Well, I think we knew that kind of going into the game, that we were going to have opportunity, speed advantage, and just the leverage as far as how they lined up. We had some angles on some things, but being able to keep some things honest and make sure some things work the way they are. Sometimes I think we get frustrated when we only get 3 and 4 yard gains, and when we're used to breaking one for 60, or AJ takes one, all the way. So sometimes it's just getting those guys to be patient, and those 3 and 4 end up being 6 and 8 in the third quarter, and then we take them, later. So
you talked about AJ Boulware, your senior tailback, who's up around 1,800 yards for the season at this point. In the end, had a big game, but he strikes me as the type of young man who expects to take every carry to the house. Right. How do you rein him in and convince him, hey, look, 4 every play, we're never going to lose a ball game?
Yeah, we got to remind him of that sometimes, and I'd rather it be that way. I'd rather him want to be aggressive and want to be, and expect himself to get a touchdown every play. But as long as we follow our scheme, the things will work out.
All right, very good. Now, on offense, they got out to a quick start. They beat you to the edge a couple times with some misdirection. And then throughout the game, we saw really good ball handling by their quarterback, who was able to just make some runs make some plays with his feet. But in the end, you guys up 3 scores going into halftime, came out. How much you had to know going into halftime, getting the ball back, if we put a 4th touchdown on the board, we're in pretty good shape. Did that shape your game plan the rest of the way? Because I know you wanted to get some guys in the game, get some playing time for some of these guys that have invested so much into the program. But was it sort of pivotal on, hey, we got to get out there and score one early?
Yeah, definitely so. I think we knew starting the second half they were going to onside kick it. They had done that a lot on film. We were in the exact situation. We had the guy that we wanted to kick it to in that situation. He made a great play. They gave us the ball at the 50-yard line, so we felt good about all those things. And then it was, we go score. That kind of just continues to put them in a situation they want to be. Their offense wasn't necessarily made to come back from 2, 3, 4 touchdowns, so it let us do the things we wanted to do with making some subs late.
All right, very good. Now, I know you don't want to hear this, but a lot of us outside of the program have been looking past those first 2 rounds of the playoffs, looking forward to this Cleveland matchup. Cleveland comes through as expected, even though it was a 5-4 game. They came through as the 5 with a win this weekend. This is going to be among the biggest teams that you've matched up with this year. From the running back position, in terms of a single running back, probably the best back you faced this year, and probably is going to pose on defense a more diverse look. I don't think you can come into this game and know this is what we're going to see in this particular situation. Am I missing anything as far as the matchup problems?
You hit them right on the head. I'm saying they're an experienced team as well. They went to the 4th round last year, so they've been to this point. I'm thinking they're probably expected to get back here. They had a lot of guys coming back. There's a team we scrimmaged in August at the Jamboree at the house. And there was a reason we invited them. We thought they were a good team, and that's the type of team that we needed to compete against. And kind of had that feeling when we scrimmaged them then that we'd probably eventually see them again.
All right. Now you have a core group of plays that you guys run and execute very effectively. In a matchup like this, are you really just looking at the nuances and the details of those, or are you going to add a wrinkle or two that maybe Cleveland hasn't seen on tape?
Yeah, we definitely have. The play sheet I have every game has 135 different plays on it, and we can run those 135 at about 10 or 12 formations. So realistically, we run a whole lot of plays. There's things we haven't run this year. If we like them, we'll run them. But the things we usually do every week, they work, and we won't change.
If it was up to you, you'd run the ball 65 times a game, wouldn't you?
I don't know if that many times, but hopefully we don't have to run at 40 and we just break a couple 50-yard runs.
I hear you. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with Justin Gaines from First Bank and get ready to award some trophies to the players of the game from this past week.
It happens only once a year. The Classic Nissan of Sanford Black Friday sales event is on, with Black Friday savings all month long. Shop our huge selection of over 300 new Nissans. Get the area's lowest prices and payments, low financing rates, and more for your trade. Lease the 2019 Nissan Sentra for $199 a month, or lease the 2019 Nissan Kicks for $299 a month. Shop the Black Friday sales event going on now at Classic Nissan of Sanford or ClassicNissanSanford.com.
Being good at what you do takes commitment. At Sanford Contractors, we've been committed for 50 years, committed to high-quality construction services and trusted partner relationships. We started in 1969 and through smart and consistent growth, now offer our partners more services than ever before in bridge construction, commercial building, site development, and utility construction. Sanford Contractors, building with trust for 50 years. Learn more at sanfordcontractors.com.
Pentair, empowering people to move water, improve water, enjoy water, so that people can live their best, healthiest lives. Lives with purpose, lives with enjoyment, lives that flourish, lives with hope. Because at Pentair, we're not just about better water. We're about better life. Pentair, bringing water to life, for life.
Welcome back to the Zaxby's Coaches Show. Chris DeLambert joined on set by a whole host of people, first of whom we'll get to is Justin Gaines from First Bank. Mr. Gaines, how are you, sir?
Doing great. Another cold evening.
I keep asking people, you got big plans for Thanksgiving?
Absolutely. We're going to cook some turkeys, some pumpkin pie.
Did you say turkeys, plural?
Well, there's more than one to go to.
All right. Very good. Very good. So tell us a little bit about First Bank and their involvement in the community here in Lee County.
First Bank supports our local schools, athletic programs, nonprofits, charities around town. We are probably the most involved bank in the community in Lee County.
All right, so folks, as we move into the holiday season, people making buying decisions, whether it's automobiles, houses, vacations, whatever. Is there any limit to the reasons that folks can come see you to take out a loan?
Absolutely not. We offer everything that the big banks offer, except we're a local bank. Our headquarters are in Southern Pines, just down the road. We can meet any need you have: auto financing, home equity lines for home improvement or large purchases, credit cards for your Christmas shopping where you can earn cash back or points and convert that to cash, gift cards.
All right, for folks that are out there and looking for a good deal, what are interest rates looking like right now relative to where they've been?
So the prime rate today is 4.75%. This time last year, the prime rate was 5.75%. So rates have fallen significantly as a percentage. Now is a great time to borrow. It's a great time to refinance your mortgage if you've not looked at that recently. It's a great time to buy a house and lock in a low rate for a 30-year period.
All right. So if you're looking for a loan of any sort, First Bank should be your first stop. Justin, we appreciate your time. Sir, we're going to have you present some trophies. Coach, who do we have with us?
So we have Cullen and Colin.
That's confusing.
Yeah, exactly. That's why we did this week for sure. No, Cullen plays defense and offensive line for us. He had an exceptional game on the defensive line and probably played his best overall game on the offensive line as well. With the team that we played, ran the ball a lot, and he was a key into stopping that. And Colin is our quarterback. He had quite a day on Friday. He went 17 for 21, threw a couple touchdowns, ran the ball a couple times, all while not feeling so well. He was sick throughout most of the day. So those are our two players today.
We'll give the trophies first, and then I want to talk to Colin in particular a little bit about that. Which one do we have over there?
So we got defensive player of the game.
All right, very good.
And the offensive player of the game.
And just as important to go along with that, we have Zaxby's gift cards for those two guys. All right, very good, gentlemen. Mr. Johnson, senior quarterback, we've talked about all of the challenges that come with that. But on Friday afternoon, on my way to the game, I got the phone call, and they were like, Colin's sick. Oh, my God, what's going to happen? So talk about what you went through on Thursday evening on in through to game time.
Okay, well, Thursday evening wasn't too bad. I actually went to bed feeling great, and I woke up around like 1 o'clock in the morning, and my stomach was hurting. And so I went to the bathroom, and I just started throwing up, and it was like that probably until around 10 o'clock that morning. And so after around 10, I stopped throwing up, so I guess it all got out of my system, and I went to the doc, and they gave me some medicine to take. And so around 3, I started feeling better, and I went to the doctor again, and they said they didn't want me to be dehydrated. So I got an IV for some fluids and got some fluids in my system. And then after that, felt like normal. So I just went.
All right, so no lingering effects into this week.
No.
Did they determine what exactly had happened?
I think they just said it was a stomach bug that was going around.
Okay, was there a moment in there where you were like, oh man, I'm not going to be able to do this?
Yeah, probably around like 1 or 2. I was like, if it keeps up, I don't know if I'll be able to. Because it was like every 15 minutes I would have to go to the bathroom.
All right, well, that probably wouldn't have worked out on the field.
Oh, yeah.
We had a decent amount of timeouts we could have used.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Coach, how concerned were you?
So he has me for third block. So when he came in, I could tell he obviously wasn't feeling well. But one of his teammates asked him, are you going to be all right? He said, I'm going to play. So when he told me that, I felt good. That made me feel better. He might not have been feeling good, but made me feel better.
So from a performance percentage standpoint, where could he have been at, as long as it wasn't going to put him at risk, where you would have plugged him in there? Would it have been 50%, 60%, 75%?
I think he said before the game he felt like 80%.
All right.
I think that's what he was feeling. That was the number he said.
Well, that was one of your more efficient passing performances ever. So I don't wish you being ill again next week.
I've gotten that
but
one.
Channel whatever it was. You said 17 to 21.
17 to 21.
That's pretty impressive. So you guys, and both of y'all can answer this. I know that you were prepared. Southern Alamance coming in. Did they give you anything that you hadn't seen on tape that you weren't prepared for?
I think we prepared pretty well throughout the week, and we knew what they were going to do, and we just executed.
All right, so Cleveland this coming week, into the quarterfinals. What have you seen from those guys, and what do you expect that you may not have seen up to this point? From my perspective, I think this is a bigger team than most teams that you've played. They do some things in the running game very well, and I told Coach just a little while ago, very multiple on defense. Is there anything else that jumps out at you when you guys look at these guys on tape?
I would say you pretty hit the nail on the head. They're a defense. They got a lot of good base players, and they do a lot of mix-ups and different coverages and stuff like that. So we just got to be able to recognize that and execute.
Okay.
And on offense,
Now, you guys from day one of camp have been saying state championship is the goal. At this point, do you all feel any additional pressure, or as you go through, is it relief that you've gotten on through the next round of the playoffs? Where are you at with that as far as your psyche?
I feel like there is more pressure, but that means you just got to play better and keep getting better. I mean, every round teams are going to get better and better, and that's why they're there. So just who wants some more.
Okay. And working as hard as you did from the offseason on through the regular season, coming out perfect as the conference champs, earned you the #1 seed and home field advantage throughout. What has that meant to you guys in terms of, not having to travel on Friday? Is it a big deal? Do you not care where you play, or is it nice to be home and get that home cooking?
Yeah, it is nice to be home. I mean, we don't have to sit on the bus for a couple hours or anything like that. So, I mean, it just helps. It helps for all the pregame stuff, and having a home atmosphere helps for the support.
All right, very good. Coach, anything to add?
Now, one thing I'll say is I think, obviously the first round of the playoffs, we didn't have great weather. We still had a pretty good home crowd. And last week we had an even better one. I'm expecting this, being Thanksgiving and families coming to town. I think that we should have a really good crowd this week. I've been told that they're bringing at least a busload of their kids. So obviously we've got to pack our side out and make sure it's good. And these boys keep playing so we can reach our goals.
All right, by Friday night, what better way to wrap up the weekend than by rolling out with the whole family, coming out to support the team in the quarterfinals. We hope we got 3 more wins than you guys. Y'all got that? All right, very good. No turkey hangovers, man. Don't go crazy. I do need to know, are you guys going to practice on Thanksgiving Day?
We are practicing that morning. We're going to eat breakfast together. We'll practice a little bit, and the boys will be gone by 10:30 to go eat Thanksgiving dinner with their families.
All right, very good. Guys, you ready for that? Anybody upset that you're not going to have Thanksgiving Day off? All right, very good. I'll be there. I hope that all of you are to 7:30 kick on Friday night.
7:30.
7:30 kick. Lee County hosts Cleveland. Cleveland doesn't know what they're up against. We will be there, and we'll be back one way or the other next Monday to talk about what's gone down. Guys, state championship? Yes, sir. All right, very good. This is the Zaxby's Coaches Show. Chris DeLambert, Justin Gaines, Hector Perez, Bruce Reaves, Coach Steve Burdeau, and the Yellow Jackets. Thank you. We'll see you next time.
90 years ago, First Bank was founded. You know First Bank, the one where you are greeted by name, the one dedicated to the community, and the one born in the heart of the Carolinas.
We help our customers to realize their dreams by providing financial solutions and building trusted relationships. Hi, I'm David Fashee, and we are First Bank. Thanks for watching the Zaxby's Coaches Show, brought to you by First Bank and by Zaxby's Friends Family Flavor with your host, Chris DeLambert.